kaga daga wannan shekaru ina ganin ne na kai shekarar ta kai 8. To shekarar 8 abin da ya kawo yanzu. To a gaskiya muna cikin wani hali da irin wanda shi ka dai ba a dai caku sai dai a ce alhamdulillah. Ka san halin da yanzu kace baka ca dai abin da Allah ya zauka baka ca ba gode mishi ba.
Da girki in mun kai da huwa guda dai mun ka samu abin da mun ka dafa. Yan yara sun ka canye to kuma sai gobe in mun samu yadda samun ka tando mu ba su. In mun samu da sabon mun ka samu yaɗiya mu higo mu dafa musu.
Niger is a harsh place. Can you imagine living in a blast furnace where you get 3 months of rain out of the year? If you're lucky, and you'll get that one chance to get a harvest in. That harvest will mean you have a good year, or it's going to be another starving year. We've talked to families this week that have lost half their children.
I watched a very little girl, 3 years old, dying in my hands just because of hunger. Her parents didn't have means, to buy food to feed her. As far as I'm concerned, that is something that we can prevent.
We've been in Niger since 2005, and we've been doing these projects in other communes, and we know they work. We see the farmers, we see the healthier children, we see the families that are restored because of it. We see the changed lives, we see the churches begin to start, and just with a few people, and then begin to grow and repopulate. I wish everybody could come and see what the difference Jesus can make in a village is. We're in the village of Guidan Gado. We've been in this village for 3 days, and it's hard to not see the challenges.
Oftentimes during a drought year, they may lose all their animals because there's no food.
We've looked in the granaries, they're existing on nothing. When the animals die off, you have no means of replacing them. And that's such a source of their livelihood here. Animals are everything. Your wealth is in the animals.
For a family that has absolutely nothing, the husband has to go to Nigeria to work.
Basically, they're going to be hired as day labor somewhere for very little wages. They'll sleep in the streets. They won't have much to send back, but it's better than nothing. And sometimes they go down and they just completely disappear and nobody knows what happens. There's active terrorist units down in Nigeria. I can't imagine living that way. In our day and age of instant communication, is my husband alive? Is my son alive? Months without hearing from somebody is just crazy. There's nothing left. We're the only hope. We're the only hope. So our prayer is that we're able to raise this village back to life and to hope. It doesn't take much. There are lots of things that we can do to make this community thrive again.
We give goats, we give sheep, we give cows. We can provide improved seeds. Samaritans Purse would like to dig their well deeper, as well as put in shallow boreholes. If they're able to have a constant clean water source, this can really benefit Guidan Gado.
They know this name is synonymous with "will come and help." We're well known for that here. That if we say we're going to put a well in, we'll put a well in. If we say we're coming to feed you, we're coming to feed you. We have to address the whole picture. We can't just say we're going to bring water, but not also bring dry season gardens so that they can have fruits and vegetables all year round. We can't just say we're going to bring animals without improving the land around so that we have fodder for them. We can't just say we're going to feed you this year because then we've done nothing except put a Band-Aid on cancer. They want to be able to support and feed their own families just as much as you or I do. And we're not talking about giving them plasma TVs. We're talking about water and food, just the basic essentials of life. As we provide those essentials, then we can turn to the spiritual aspects. Let us share living water with you. Let us share the greater truth of who Jesus is and who he can be in your lives. Lord, we pray that you touch his body, Lord, but not only his body, you touch his soul. We pray for heaven to open, God, and to pour out your compassion on this people, God. Anybody can minister to physical needs, but to actually be able to bring and restore hope is something only God can do. And we're called by Jesus to enter into the suffering of the poor and do something for them. They're saying, please help. And I would say the same thing, help us raise this village.